Unknown bogey, drinking a beer, and we're going to try something new tonight. This is a recipe that I have not tried. So I'm a little, well, I'm not nervous about it. It really sounds good. That's why I'm trying it. But just to make sure. Let's take a pull off that beer. Now, I am going to do this recipe straight up, with the exception of it calls for 1 pound of browned up ground beef. I'm going to do 2 pounds because, well, let's just face it, I didn't climb to the top of the food chain to just eat carrots, alright? I like my meat. So that's the only modification I'm going to make. Otherwise, we are going to do this recipe straight up as it dictates. So, let me get you down to the pot and let's get it going. Let me flip my screen around. Sorry about the ride, guys. But you know how it is. Alright, I pulled that. That's a coal burner. This burner's hot. I browned up some ground beef. There's a little bit left there. Here's all our ground beef. 2 pounds. Alright, so we can now, well, I can move it from there to there. It's pretty hot, but Dutch oven. Let me make sure I got you guys focused in. Alright, beautiful. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. And I'm just going to tell you right now, everything here is going to be 15 ounces. That's what the recipe calls for. So anything between 14 and 15 ounces, it'll be fine. However, the recipe does say that on the carrots, we are going to, this is a 14.5 ounce thing of carrots. You drain the juice from the carrots. Alright, so I did that. So let's throw them in. Now, every other ingredient you do not drain. You're putting in the veg and the juice. So we've got, well, if you're going to follow the recipe perfectly, it'll be 1 pound of ground beef, but I got 2, just because I like my meat. 1 can of carrots, drained. Here we go. 1 can of corn, and I did not drain any of this. The only thing I drained was the carrots. I'm just following the recipe. 1 can of cut green beans. Get that in there with the juice. 1 can of sliced potatoes. We throw that in there with the juice. 1 can of, I got medium peas with the juice. Let's throw that in there. 1 can of mixed vegetables with the juice. We throw that in. Oh my God, this is looking awesome already, I can tell you. One can of cut asparagus spears with the juice. Beautiful. 1 can of, or 146-ounce can of tomato juice. There we go. There we have it. I'll tell you what, it smells good. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it does look pretty good. Awesome. Alright, you guys see that? Look at that, I just stirred it up. Crazy good. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to add, well, that's way too much. Yeah, we'll add that right there. Don't ask me about the measurements because I don't know. Because unknown bogey is just, you know what? I'm drinking some beers, alright? So it's going to be good. That was garlic powder, by the way. There we go, garlic powder. This is going to be onion powder. I'm just going to throw in about, well, I'm not going to throw that in. Crispy little nugget. But you know what? That's probably about enough onion powder. I'll throw that in, call it good. I can add hot sauce, I can add chili flakes, I can add whatever I want to this. Not a big deal. Alright, let's see if I can do this with a little finesse. Let's stir up the seasonings. Well, alright, the finesse is already gone. I spilled over the side of the bowl. This is unbelievable how good that looks, and I still have to add cabbage. Roughed chopped cabbage going in. I'm seriously, I think I need another pot. Holy shnikes. It smells awesome. Stand by, I gotta get another big pot. Alright, so I'm back, and you know what? I didn't get a big pot. Because my wife, who I affectionately call Mama Bear, says, you know what? Just add a little at a time. That cabbage will wilt. It'll be fine. Alright. So we're just going to do that. Now, neither one of us have tried this recipe. It just calls for rough top cabbage. So, oh, we're getting to the top of that. We add a little more. And then let me just throw out the question to Larry at the Wolf Pit. How on God's green earth do you do this without spilling shit all over the side? Look at my stove. I spilled all over the place already. I swear to God, it doesn't matter. Just a frying pan or anything, he fills that thing up and never spills a drop. Well, that's why he's the master of what he does. Alright, I'm going to let this cook up here. I have it on medium, but I'm going to turn it up and I'm going to put the lid on and get that cabbage to shrink a little bit. And we'll see what happens from there. And in the meantime, I'm going to clean up my stove. Look at that soup bubbling. Remember when I said I was going to clean up the stove? Negative. It just keeps spilling over, so you know what? It'll be fine. I'll clean it up afterwards. Not a big deal. Very nice. I'm trying to evaporate a little bit of water out of this deal. Actually, the recipe does say that it serves 24 people. So yeah, I probably need twice the pot for that, but you know what? It smells so good. I swear to God, I'm just going in hot with this. I don't need 24 people. I just need dinner tonight and a couple of lunches. Oh, this might boil over. Might boil over. I'll turn it down a little bit. Seriously, this is heated through. I'm good to go. Look at this. Let me scoop up. This is what you're going to put in your bowl. Look at that. Oh, yeah. You're going to add some of this gravy, potatoes, and it is salt and pepper to taste. So, you know, we'll take care of that when we get to it. Yum. Alright, check this out. I have Parmesan focaccia bread, and we're just going to take, we're just going to whack it in half, because we're going to have that with our soup. And you see the tinfoil in the background. I'm going to just take what I whack off, put a little butter on it, wrap it up, toss it in the oven. I have my oven preheated to 350, and we'll come back with the results. Alright, because I've had a number of these right here. I didn't even use a knife, I just ripped that thing in half. And so I'm buttering it up right now. And I'm buttering up the side there. Parmesan focaccia bread. It's going to be awesome. And all I'm going to do is just wrap, throw that, chuck it in the oven. Meantime, let's see what we got going on there. That's probably not the worst meal ever. I'm looking forward to it. It smells so good. And I didn't get all my cabbage in there, but you know what? That's alright. I'm fine. We're not serving 24 people. So, yeah. Alright, we'll be back with the results as soon as all this is done. We're going in hot for a taste test. Alright, there you go. There's the final product, our soup. And you know what? I probably didn't. I don't know if I did say or not. Because, well, drinking a beer. This recipe is called Big Pond Soup. So, there you go. And I'm throwing in the bread, and it's salt and pepper to taste. Very nice. It smells really good. So I'm actually looking forward to trying it out. However, here's what I'm going to do. Normally I go hot pickle on something. But I only go hot pickle on what I know is going to be good, but I don't know that this is going to be good. So, what I'm going to do is try it first, and if it's good, I'll go hot pickle on it. If it's not good, I'm just going to flat out tell you that, you know what, I didn't like it. Now, other people might like it. That's fine. But we're just going to rock that way, I guess. So let me back you out. Flip my screen around. Sorry about the ride. You're going to see the floor, and then you're going to see a little bit of me. Alright. Let's try this out, man. Ooh, that looks hot. And you know what? I gotta be honest, I'm a wuss. Burn my mouth so easy. That's really good. Really good. I think if I would do anything different would be add more salt, but it is salt and pepper to taste. So, you know, just when you scoop up your bowl, put a little more salt in there. I love all the vegetables in here. I'm glad that I put in another pound of hamburger. Let's give this Parmesan focaccia bread a try that I bought at work. Let's give that a try. I buttered it up and just chucked it in the oven, and no, I didn't cut it in half. I just ripped the thing in half. Here, let me show you the other half. I didn't cut it, I just ripped it. Oh my God, that's good too. That is perfect with this soup. I love it. So you know what we do? I got 2 jalapenos on there. We're going hot pickle on this, man. It's a good recipe. I really like it. Good, good, good. I will check you guys later. Take care. Thank you to all my subs. I love you guys. We'll review another one next time around.